Hey guys, I've had this request for this video numerous times over the years. It's to do a what I eat in a day video. I resisted on doing a video like this. I didn't want anyone to follow what I or anyone eats in a day because I think it's ridiculous. Everyone has different preferences for food and requirements, and no one should blindly follow what someone eats because they saw it in a video. And personally, I always skip through people's what I eat in a day shorts, reels, or YouTube videos. If I don't watch it, then why would I want you guys to watch it, right? But it was brought up by a recent client about this request because he wanted to get a generalized idea about what healthy eating looks like and how it can work to meet calories, protein, fiber, and include carbs. So I get it. It's a snapshot, an example of what eating in a day can look like. And yes, this means including treats because healthy eating means having a healthy relationship with all foods, not just eating clean foods, because that's ridiculous and unrealistic. You can learn more about why clean eating is not helpful for weight loss in my video here. Anyways, today I'm sharing a snapshot of what I typically eat that is low cook, 1600 calories, and high protein and high fiber. Protein is about 117 grams and fiber is 46 grams. And no, this is not a day of low carb eating. I have carbs at every meal and had over 130 grams of carbs in this day. I'm trying to keep my protein high to help build muscle in conjunction with the exercise I'm doing, and also fiber high because I'm taking iron supplements right now and they cause major constipation. So I've increased my fiber significantly to what feels and works for my body. Typically, men need about 38 grams of fiber per day and women about 25 grams of fiber per day. So let's get started. This is a typical work weekday for me with no prepared foods because that's just life and meal prep doesn't always happen on the weekend or any day. I usually wake up ready to eat. I have a window of about 1 to 1.5 hours max of waking up that I must eat something or I get pretty ravenous. However, my morning appetite is usually pretty low and I prefer to eat larger later in the day, which is why my breakfasts are usually not very large. I start off most mornings with cereal because I love cereal, and I really enjoy the high fiber stuff. Today, I'm having the Fiber First cereal from PC Blue menu. I chose this cereal because the equivalent version from Fiber One didn't suit my taste. I didn't like the sucralose aftertaste. Usually sweeteners are okay for me, but just not that particular product. Since this cereal has 0 grams of sugar, I added natural sweetness with raisins. I used about 1 tablespoon. And sometimes I add a tablespoon of hemp hearts for some protein and fat, but I wasn't feeling it this morning. So I just had it with almond milk. And it was so good. Breakfast is about 240 calories, 18 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. And like I said, I normally don't like large breakfasts, but still like to eat something when I wake up. And of course, not every day is the same. Some days I have much more for breakfast. Since it's winter right now, I want to drink something warm. So I like to make myself tea throughout the day. During the summer, I just drink water. As you may know, I don't drink coffee regularly. It's just not something I got into, and perhaps I'm far too lazy to make it in the morning when I was in university. Here I am thinking how fancy I am, filming and making tea at the same time. But wait for it. Damn, I'm actually spilling tea everywhere and didn't even notice. Why? Well, because this fancy tea bot ejects tea from the bottom when there is pressure, and I'm resting it on the tray. So there is tea and hot water everywhere, and my kettle is bone dry. This is a major hazard for electrocuting myself. P.S. If you have never seen this before, this is a hot water kettle. It keeps water hot and dispenses it on demand. One of the best inventions ever. Costco sells them periodically, and I've seen them sold at T&T Supermarket as well as on Amazon. So I ended up boiling water in the kettle. Let me show you my tea collection while I wait for the water to boil. I have lots of teas, but these are the usual ones I drink. Today I'm making roasted Japanese green tea. I also have this herbal tea called mountain tea that we got when we were in Greece a few years ago. And I have this Korean roasted barley tea, chrysanthemum tea, and pu'er tea, which is a Chinese black tea. Sometimes I mix teas up to give a different flavor. This cup is so magical, and it makes the perfect cup of tea. It's from David's Tea, and I use it all the time. For lunch, I'm making breakfast for lunch because it's fast, easy, and tasty. I'm making scrambled eggs with cottage cheese, which is super cheesy and high protein. You can get that recipe here. And having it on some high fiber tortillas. I picked these up from Costco and they are delicious. They taste like white tortillas that have 13 grams of fiber. Definitely does not taste like it. My husband is working from home today and he put some chicken breakfast sausages that we froze in the air fryer. So tasty. Tastes like the pork one. I always line my air fryer with parchment paper. It helps make cleaning easier. So this is my lunch. I also had a mug of almond milk to get more calcium in, and a mandarin orange. I also added some hot sauce to the eggs because I like things spicy. Lunch was about 540 calories, 40 grams of protein, and 18 grams of fiber. I went back to work and then felt like I needed some sweetness. One of my favorite treats is peanut butter cups and the ones from Trader Joe's. These ones are dark chocolate and have a hint of sea salt. I ate one and then decided I need a cup of tea with the other peanut butter cup. This snack was about 120 calories. I went to the gym and when I got home, I had a protein shake. These Fairlife chocolate protein milks are so good. It tastes like chocolate milk that only have 2 grams of sugar. It's sweetened with sweeteners and not regular sugar. I prefer this over protein powders because I don't like the taste and chalkiness from protein powder. Each bottle is about 150 calories and 30 grams of protein. I showered and was ready to prep dinner. First, I did the veggies roasted Brussels sprouts. This bag is from Costco. I sliced up the big ones in half and add some spray oil, salt, and pepper and air fry. I shared this recipe as a reel along with other recipes. Follow me on Instagram where I regularly post content and recipes and weight loss motivation. Here is my handle. I air fried the Brussels sprouts at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes. Toss and air fry for another 8 minutes or until my desired level of crispiness. I do this in between working as I can hear the beeps when the time is up. Roasted Brussels sprouts are so tasty. This is a lot of sprouts. I'm sharing it with Daniel and we have extras to heat up for tomorrow's lunch, saving us time. The main meal tonight for me is beef burgers. I really like the sirloin beef burger from PC Blue Menu. It's meaty, juicy, and thick. It makes an easy air fry, leave, and come back meal. Again, I use parchment paper to line the air fryer for easy cleanup. I wouldn't use it for foods that release a lot of oil like fatty raw meat because we want the oil to drip into the air fryer. So I cooked the frozen patty for about 6 minutes per side at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, I take out a frozen burger bun, partially thaw while the patty is cooking. I always keep burger buns in the freezer because it defrosts well and there's no way we can eat 12 buns by the best before date. Wonder Bun gives the best bun to patty ratio. Now I flip the patty and air fry for another 10 minutes while I go and watch TV. I'm currently watching Easy Bake on Netflix, in case you were wondering. Once done, I quickly put on a slice of provolone cheese so it can melt on the residual heat. Provolone melts the best and it's a lower calorie sliced cheese. It's about 70 calories per slice. I heat up the bun in the air fryer for about 3 minutes. I add lettuce, ketchup, onions, and my Brussels sprouts on the side. Easy peasy meal that is 575 calories, 8 grams of fiber, and 39 grams of protein. So in total, this day I ate 240 calories from breakfast, 540 calories from lunch, 575 calories from dinner, and 280 calories from my snack, making a total of 1635 calories per day, 117 grams of protein, 46 grams of fiber. I had 130 grams of carbs and 69 grams of fat. What did you think of my low-cook 1600 calories per day eating? If you'd like to see more videos like this of what I eat in a day, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see something like balanced vegetarian or vegan day of eating and what that looks like, let me know. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get notified when I post a new video every Thursday.